Good morning. In this session, we are going to see a topic on supercritical boiler from the subject Me8792 Power Plant Engineering from the Unit 1 Coal-based Thermal Power Plants. Supercritical boiler. Most of the large number of steam generating plants are designed by working range of 125 atmospheric pressure and 510 degrees Celsius to 300 atmospheric pressure to the 660 degrees Celsius. A supercritical steam generator is a type of boiler which is operated at supercritical pressure, and it is frequently used in the production of electric power. Mainly, supercritical boilers are water tube boilers. Most of the large number of steam generation plants are designed for the working in a range of 120 atmospheric to 510 degrees Celsius and 300 atmospheric to 660 degrees Celsius. This power plant, which operates above the critical pressure and temperature condition, is also called as supercritical boiler. Subcritical boilers are classified into two sections, and the subcritical boilers consist of economizer, evaporator and superheater equipments. In supercritical boiler consists of the economizer and superheater equipments. But in the case of superheater boiler, it requires only economizer and superheater. Nowadays, the superheater boilers are above 300 megawatt capacity units is available. The term superheater refers to the steam operating condition being above the critical pressure of water, that is 2 to 1 bar. Above the critical pressure, there is no distinction between the steam and water. Above 2 to 1 bar, the water is a fluid. The pressure range is for supercritical is below 2 to 1 bar, and the supercritical is 2 to 1 bar. Above the 2 to 1 bar, it is a supercritical range. In the supercritical cycle, in the process 1 to 2 is a feed water pumping and heating process, and the 2 to 3 is a feed water heating and superheating process, and the process 3 to 4 is a turbine expansion process, and the 4 to 1 is a condensation, that is a latent heat rejection process. In supercritical stage, the process from 1 to 2 is a feed water pumping and heat process, and 2 to 3 is a feed water heating process, and the 3 to 4 is a evaporation, that is a latent heat addition process, and the 4 to 5 is a superheat process, and the process 5 to 6 is a turbine expansion process, and the process 6 to 1 is a condensation process, that is a latent heat generation process. The impact of critical point on a boiling process. Beyond the critical point of water, the latent heat of vaporization becomes zero, and there is no distinction between the liquid and vapor phase of the water. Some of the pressure bar is given, and the saturation temperature and the latent heat values are given here. Two phase or single phase boiling. Two phase vs single phase boiling. This is the diagram. Benefit of supercritical technology. It has a higher cycle efficiency, means primarily less fuel consumption, less megawatt per infrastructure investment, less emission, less water consumption, less auxiliary power consumption, and the second is operational flexibility. That is the first one is a better temperature control and load change flexibility, shorter startup time. Third is a more suitable for widely variable pressure operation. Similarities of supercritical and subcritical. First one is a basic operation of cycle is same, that is Rankine cycle. Construction feature also same, but supercritical is drumless boiler. The equipments and philosophy of working are similar in both the cases, like air preheater, economizer, boiler feed pump, feed water heaters, turbine, condenser and electrostatic precipitator. The difference between the supercritical and subcritical power plants are, for subcritical power plant, the typical example of this system is drum type system generator. Natural circulation is produced by heating of the risers. The steam flows into the superheater and the water is returned to the vapor inlet through the downcomers. If the system is operated only with the natural assisted circulation, the application range is limited to maximum drum pressure to the 190 bar. In supercritical power plant, this is a type of boiler is drumless steam generator. Evaporation takes place in the single pass. Third one is a flow through the evaporator is induced by the feed pump. And the last one is a evaporator and superheater are thus automatically adjust to operation requirements. Advantage of supercritical. It produces a high thermal efficiency. Heat transfer rate is high. The erosion and corrosion are minimized. It is easy to operate. It can use to peak loader boilers. Types of supercritical is two types. First one is a drum type boiler and second one is a once through boiler. Drum type boilers by a natural circulation and also a forced circulation. It is a diagram for a forced circulation and natural circulation in drum type boiler. In natural circulation, we does not have a feed pump. In forced circulation, we have a feed pump. It is a once through boiler. Thank you.